Hello, my name is Destiny Lancella. I'll be doing a project on the female reproductive system. I don't really have a lot of words on my slideshow because I find it easier to kind of talk about it than to explain, I guess. I'm not sure. Alright. The female reproductive system. There are the internal and external parts to the reproductive system. The internal is right over here on this side, containing the uterus, fallopian tubes, the vagina, the ovaries. Very important. All of it is very important. This is the function of the reproductive system. The external, over on this side, enables sperm to enter the body. So it's needed for assistance, I guess. Containing the clitoris, labia minora, labia majora, the anus, and the opening of the vagina. So, that's fairly important. What is the female reproductive system? The female reproductive system is designed to carry out several functions. It produces the female egg necessary for reproduction called the ova or oocytes, and is designed to transport the ova to the site of fertilization, which if I'm not mistaken, I heard that it was the ampulla where the fertilization takes place. I could be wrong, but all right. This picture over here is the that is the ovary, which is releasing the egg into the fallopian tube. Very important. If the egg doesn't get fertilized, it won't reproduce. It will just dissolve, basically. We'll get more into that. What makes the female reproductive system? Ovaries. The ovaries are the reproductive organ that produce the ova. Very important. And the ovaries also produce the reproductive hormones estrogen and progesterone. The uterus is the host and developing for the fetus. The uterus also passes anatomically male sperm to the fallopian tube and produces two secretions, vaginal and urine. How does reproduction occur? Reproduction cannot occur unless a woman has had a menstrual cycle, where a woman's body prepares for pregnancy. Whether or not she wants to, it happens. Periodic shedding of the uterine lining is what happens when the egg doesn't get fertilized. That's the blood that comes out of the vagina while you're menstruating. The average menstrual cycle takes about 28 days. So your egg has a certain amount of time before it has to be fertilized. If it's not fertilized within that time period, it will just turn into your next menstrual cycle. The egg is released into the fallopian tube. like right over here. This would be the egg, and it would be released into the fallopian tube and make its way up here, where it would be fertilized, is what I'm assuming. And then, if it doesn't get fertilized, it just falls and turns into blood. If it does get fertilized, it falls and hangs on to the edge, and that's where the pregnancy will take place at. If not fertilized, the egg will break down, causing the period to begin 1 to 2 weeks later, depending on your cycle. If fertilized, the egg will make its way to the uterus, where the fetus will grow and develop organs and, all that good stuff until it's ready to come out, and then that's when all the fun happens. This is my works cited page. I know it kind of wasn't a lot, but, I feel like the reproductive system seems, easy to describe. It really isn't, thinking about how, much detail it is, and I wasn't trying to get too in-depth to anything. I just kind of wanted to touch topics and kind of give you just, a general idea. So, I hope that you got what you needed from the video. If not, better luck next time.